In another video on this channel, I said that you could start a dropshipping store with as little as $50. Sounds unbelievable? Then watch our previous video. Today we're going to discuss what you can do with the largest sum of money. Our realistic dropshipping startup budget is $500, and with that you can launch an e-commerce store in just a few weeks without building a store yourself. Hi guys, my name is Alina and I work for the Dropship company. If you want to start an e-commerce business but don't have a large budget, our solution is just what you need. To learn more, check the link on the screen. Although it is possible to launch a dropshipping business with just $50, this way is definitely not easy. $300 or $500 sounds like a more realistic dropshipping startup budget. For some people, it equals their monthly income. Others will say that this sum is ridiculous and it's not enough to start a business. But trust me, with this budget you can launch your store and even start advertising it. So, if you've been thinking of starting a dropshipping store but feel uncertain about how to do it, this video is for you. We have two options. Both of them include getting standalone stores without paying recurring fees for the platform. So, the platform we will use is free. It's WordPress or WooCommerce. Both options imply that someone else will build a store for you. Yes, the Dropship plugin lets you build your own dropshipping website. However, I recommend ordering a ready-made store. If you skip building a store yourself, you can get a fully functioning e-commerce website within several days or a couple of weeks. In any case, it's less than a month, which is pretty fast. First, let's admit this. If you don't have the necessary skills and you still have a full-time job, building a website and preparing it for promotion on your own can take several weeks or even several months. Even if you do have some experience and know what you need, creating a dropshipping store requires many small tasks, and it's easier to delegate them to someone else than doing everything yourself. And finally, ordering a store will save you tons of time. Of course, if you're short on budget, you may have no choice. But if your dropshipping startup budget is enough to get a ready-to-go store, I recommend saving your breath for more important tasks. After your store is ready, promoting it will require all your energy. So, your first option is to buy a custom store from Dropship. Its basic package costs $299. For this money, you will get a domain name, a free store theme, payment gateway installation, and 50 pre-edited products. As for hosting, you will have to buy it separately. If you purchase hosting from Dropship, the total sum will rise to $347. Within 15 business days, you will get a unique dropshipping store with 50 products, and you will still have $153 for advertising. It's a great starting option. Another option is to buy a premium store from Dropship. In this case, instead of buying a unique website, you get a copy of our successful dropshipping stores. For $300, you will get installation files. Simply install them on a WordPress site to turn it into a precise copy of the original shop. You will also need a domain name. Here you can find decent options for as little as $15. And let's say you'll pay $48 for hosting. It'll take about a week to launch the site, and your total dropshipping startup budget will equal about $363. In the end, you will still have about $137 for advertising and promotion. But what's the point in buying a copy? Although premium stores are not unique, they have one important feature. Their inventory consists of products that have been tested by our team. Each product was selected based on research and customer reviews. We chose the most reliable suppliers that provide the best shipping prices and options. The team then advertised these goods on Facebook to see the reaction of potential buyers. As a result, premium stores contain only those products that pass this test and enjoy high demand. As for custom stores, they are unique and can be created according to a vision, and that's their strongest feature. Although the team selects products with high potential for custom stores, we don't have the opportunity to test them. As a result, you will probably have to invest more money in advertising before your store starts bringing in income. On the other hand, a custom store is ready to be launched right after you get it. As for premium stores with a basic package that costs $299, you will have to install it and set up payment gateways on your own. So, which option will suit you best? This is what I recommend. If you want your own online store and you definitely know what you're going to sell and you know this niche really well, you need a custom store. The team will make a website just like you want it to be. But if it's not that important for you what you sell and you just want to start and run your online business, pick one of our premium stores. If you can afford it within your dropshipping startup budget, I also recommend purchasing the installation package with your premium store. It'll cost you another $200, but you won't have to set up everything manually. With a premium store, newcomers can learn how to advertise goods on the internet with better chances to get good results. And experienced sellers who have already learned how to generate sales on Facebook know even better that getting pre-tested products saves tons of time and money. Also, if you're good with WordPress, you won't need the installation package. Instead, you can spend this money on the marketing package. It contains a number of marketing materials and a detailed guide on how to set up and run your campaigns. If you ask me, personally, I would prefer a custom store right now. When we made the previous video, the Premium Stores tutorial, I had to set up Premium Store on my own. I can do it, but I'd like to get a fully ready-made solution this time. One more thing, if you want to get a store quickly, no matter which option you choose, you should also be ready to respond to emails from the team quickly, and especially if you picked a custom store. To build a custom website for you, the team needs information. What products you want to sell, what kind of design you prefer, what logo or domain name you like most. You will also have to register MailChimp or another mailing service and payment gateway accounts for your store. So expect to make a lot of decisions and answer a lot of questions. And if you're ready for this and provide all the details fast, you can get your dropshipping store in just 2 weeks. I think if I had to build the site on my own after my 9-to-6 job, I'd spend half a year on it. 2 weeks is way better. That's why I think that $500 is a realistic dropshipping startup budget for a quick start. Let's look at those numbers again. $300 for the store, $50 for hosting, and you get a fully ready online store. Not bad if you ask me. As for the remaining $150, you can spend it on advertising. When you buy a custom store, the team also sets up a Facebook page for you. So all you need to do is to make your first post and then launch an ad campaign. And this is how we started dropshipping business with just $500. Recently, we made a video in which our senior manager explains in detail what custom stores are. So watch it next to learn more about this option. And check the links in the description to find more useful materials. Also give this video a like as it helps this channel to grow. Besides, it lets me and our video team know that we are creating useful content for you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Dropship channel to see new videos. See you next week.